Welcome to the Love and Life podcast, where today we're diving into life after a breakup. Whether you're hoping to mend the relationship or are ready to move on, this podcast is designed for you. For some, the hope is to salvage the relationship, while others may be ready to accept the breakup. Regardless, it's normal to feel pain and sadness. In this podcast, we will explore both paths to help you find clarity and peace during this challenging time. For those hoping to repair the relationship, you may be feeling a sense of dependency. This is often a result of not wanting to lose the relationship despite the breakup. If a relationship leads to a breakup despite the desire to maintain it, it indicates that the relationship has been damaged. A good relationship, one that develops emotionally and leads to happiness, should not result in emotional injuries. Emotional injuries occur when a man's feelings are disregarded or a woman's expectations are unmet, leading to imposition, demands, suggestions, control, and attacks. This cycle causes him to grow tired and the feeling of love to fade. When it comes to breaking up, it confirms that the man's love is gone. It's to the point where he no longer loves that woman. Resorting to a breakup as a means to make someone love you is a mistake. In some cases, a person might push the relationship to the extreme, demanding a breakup in hopes that the other person will beg and fear losing them. This does not lead to a healthy relationship, but rather erodes feelings of love and causes fatigue. The real damage is evident because if a woman is not hurt, she does not push the relationship towards a breakup. If we find ourselves in a harmful state, it leads to an unreasonable situation. We want to maintain the relationship, but suggest breaking up. As a result, after the breakup, we are the ones hurt and continue to suffer. Before the relationship, we were hurt. During the relationship, we experienced pain and damaged the relationship. After the breakup, the harm persists. If we could turn back time to redo things, they would still be the same. For those of you seeking answers after a breakup and hoping to reconnect, you are only adding to your pain. In other words, you are prolonging your suffering. The relationship that was good in the past is now ruined, and you can't be the same person as when you started the relationship. You are more hurt now. So, how can the relationship be good again? When two people first meet, if there's an issue, we can compare it to the initial problem. At that time, everything was more favorable, even though we couldn't solve that initial emotional issue. Today, the relationship has been damaged, and the man's feelings have significantly declined. This means the problem is now much more challenging than before. Our problem-solving ability remains constant, so how can it improve the relationship? And the essence of a broken relationship means that the feelings of you guys have been hurt and slipped. So how can you change your feelings? You might be better, but he can't go back to the old state. So for those who come to this podcast with the purpose of holding on, I completely understand your feelings. However, I assure you that if you seek to cling to a relationship after a breakup, there is no path to happiness there. You are merely extending the journey, delving deeper into pain and hurt. In reality, life is far more optimistic than you might think. You can absolutely find happiness if you choose to change. Acceptance is the first step towards healing and moving forward. It's a time for introspection and understanding that it's okay to feel a range of emotions. Remember, it's a journey, not a destination. As hard as it may be, embracing change and focusing on self-improvement can lead to a happier future. Moving on involves patience and self-compassion. Surround yourself with supportive friends and family. Engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Over time, you'll find strength and resilience you never knew you had. For those who have ended a relationship and are looking to grow, consider this. What steps can I take post-breakup to ensure healthier future relationships? The key lies in embracing change and learning from past experiences. So, what should we change after ending a relationship? We should change our version. Why change our version? Your version is your core identity. It impacts everything in your life. including your emotions. If you believe your emotional life is governed by luck or circumstances, that belief will continue to shape your experiences. However, taking a broader perspective, you might notice that individuals in similar situations or environments often have different outcomes. Observing that people in the same communities, schools, workplaces, or even friend circles can have disparate experiences, you realize that changing your version can lead to different outcomes in the same environment. The results you achieve will reflect your version. Consider two ships on an ocean with the wind blowing from east to west. The first ship concedes that it can't control the wind, the sea, or the ports, and thus resigns to its fate. This is the path chosen by the first ship. The second ship, however, realizes that while it can't change the wind, sea, or ports, it can adjust its sails. Despite the wind direction, it reaches its desired destination by altering its sails. This illustrates how actions can influence outcomes. When a relationship based on feelings ends, it indicates a loss of those feelings or emotional hurt. This suggests that the emotional aspect of the relationship wasn't properly managed. Therefore, learning from this experience and understanding how to better manage emotional relationships in the future is crucial. This shift from not knowing to knowing, from inability to capability, is what I refer to as change or updating the version. We started this discussion post-breakup and concluded that we didn't know how to lead the relationship. Our methods didn't inspire love or effectively guide the relationship. Instead, we steered ourselves toward pain. Therefore, we need to change our approach. I'll outline 3 significant points to consider. We might revisit or expand on these points in future discussions. Hopefully, you can reflect on them later. The first point is the significance of adjusting a woman's emotional balance. Many grapple with it, often feeling it's insufficient or leads to unhappiness. The fact that you found this podcast shows you resonate with this issue. Therefore, we will focus on achieving balance and healing. It's vital for women because a happy woman is one who can maintain balance. The second point is femininity, another vital aspect we need to change. The third point is value. These 3 points are all related to emotional life. Before we wrap up this podcast, let's look at 3 points to keep in mind. 1, the importance of adjusting a woman's emotional balance. 2, the importance of femininity. And 3, the importance of value. These 3 points are all related to emotional life, and they can guide you towards a brighter future. In this final chapter, we summarize the key points discussed throughout the podcast. Remember to take time for self-care, embrace change, and look forward to new beginnings. As we conclude, let's reflect on the strength and resilience you've shown. Every step you've taken is a testament to your growth and determination. Each ending is a new beginning, filled with endless possibilities. Embrace the future with an open heart and a hopeful spirit. If you found this content useful, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Until next time, stay strong, stay positive, and keep moving forward. We look forward to having you with us in our next episode. Goodbye and take care.